So a lot of people ask us, hey, you're living at 7,600 feet. Do you need a 4x4 or an all-wheel drive vehicle to live year-round here in EagleVail? So let's talk about that. A lot of people ask us this, especially people that are relocating from out of state, or if they live down the Front Range or further, maybe down by Grand Junction, something like that. They assume, okay, you're in the Central Colorado Rockies, you get a lot of snow, right? Well, the answer is yes, we get a lot of snow. But keep in mind the two main roads that go through the area that are east-west. The first is I-70 and the other one is US Highway 6. Both get plowed regularly and very well by the State Department of Transportation. They do a great job most of the time. Other main roads and neighborhood streets get plowed really well, and usually the sun comes out after a snowstorm and melts a lot of the snow that's down there anyway. So keeping that in mind, for I-70, there are two notorious spots that see, I'll just say, it's bad weather, and during the worst snowstorms, the plows can't keep up, and those areas are prone to closure as well as accidents. So closures due to weather and accidents because the plows just can't keep up with the snow. So the first one is Vail Pass. That's at over 10,600 feet to the east of us. You have to go over that high mountain pass if you're going to Denver. And I mean, they just can't keep up. It snows really heavy up there. When that road closes or there's a blizzard, any vehicle, I don't care what you're driving, can get into trouble. And when the snow is the heaviest or there's an accident, they close the pass and you can't get to Vail or you can't get back east wherever you have to go. The other trouble spot is called Dowd Junction. DOWD, Dowd Junction, between Vail and EagleVail, and it's this short little narrow canyon, and for some reason that area closes a lot. I think the weather changes there between the warmer weather in Avon and west and the snowier weather in Vail up to the pass. So trucks also seem to get stuck there a lot. So Dowd Junction closes pretty frequently in the winter, probably a couple times a month. So how do different styles of vehicles do here? If you've got a large sedan with rear-wheel drive and all-season tires, or you've got a sports car with rear-wheel drive and high-performance tires or summer tires, those cars will probably not do well here. I would recommend having something else as a second vehicle, or maybe just changing vehicles. Even those cars, even with winter tires, may not do so well here. Most front-wheel drive cars with decent all-season tires with plenty of tread should do okay. I am not a tire expert and I am not a car expert. This is just based on my own experience and what I see driving around. You should be able to get out and run errands during, even if it snowed, the plows get out, you should be okay. But if you've got 1 to 2 feet of snow on the ground, it might be challenging. You might be stuck for a little while until the plows get out. Lots of people drive passenger cars with all-wheel drive or small SUVs. I see a ton of all-wheel drive SUVs. You really do not need a big, beefy 4x4, four-wheel drive, big truck, or even an SUV. I see a lot of those driving around, but you really don't need that. Just also as a kind of a note, just safety, regardless of what you're driving, if you're going too fast and you're being stupid, you're going to end up in the ditch or worse when it's really snowing hard. I drive an all-wheel drive Infiniti sedan. It's 10 years old, and it does great. It's got all-weather tires, not all-season, all-weather. It's kind of an in-between of all-season and winter tires. It's all-wheel drive. It does great. I'm able to drive in 6, 8, 10, even 12 inches of snow. I had to get out. There was a foot of snow on the ground, no problem. So generally, I really think any all-wheel drive vehicle will do really well here. Before I moved here from the Fort Collins area, I wasn't sure how my car would do. We also have a Ford F-150 pickup truck. That's four-wheel drive, and that does amazing in the snow. Not, it definitely surpasses the Infiniti, but both do well. I haven't had trouble with the Infinity. It works fine. So depending on what you've got, you may be fine here.